in my belly button, inside, in my innie. I got an innie, not an outie. And there was mayonnaise in there. And you know what? I still smell the mayonnaise. I don't like it. I don't like it. I've taken 2 showers, bro. I scrubbed it with Irish Spring, and then I put some Dove in there, and then I put some Head and Shoulders in that bitch just for good measure. And then you know what I did? I used my Dove again. And you know what it still smell? You know what I still smell? I still smell mayonnaise. It smells mayonnaise. I don't like the mayonnaise.
It smells like rotten eggs.
It smells like rotten eggs inside my belly. But why did you guys vote like that? I thought you guys liked me. I thought we were friends.
Why'd you put that option?
To be honest, if somebody gave me that as an option on a vote, it is absolutely the first thing that I would have voted for. I would have been like, I can't wait to see this dumbass dude put some mayonnaise in his belly button because that's the dumbest thing I could think of. And do you know why I actually said it? In the vote, because it was the dumbest thing I could think of. And I'm like, no one is going to vote to have JD put mayonnaise in his belly button. Do you guys think I used enough mayonnaise? Jack said to use the whole jar, but then she tried to tell me afterwards that I had to be the one to clean it up.
It wasn't my dumbass idea.
You never have the dumbass ideas. That's my thing. I have the dumbass ideas. You're smart and pretty, and you tell me to keep my hands in my pockets, Turbo.
And what have we learned?
I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Hi, everybody. So glad that you're here. How's everybody doing, man? I know that there's a whole Super Bowl, sports ball, finanza going on right now. I know that a lot of people aren't into that. And just like with the other holidays, I figured that maybe there might be some people who are like sitting there going, yo, this is dumb. I don't have anything to do. So I figured maybe we would all just hang out. Yo, Turd Ferguson, love you, bro. You passed your CCW today. Yo, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. I'm blanking on what a CCW is. Maybe you could inform me what a CCW is, for Turd Ferguson. So, yeah, I figured we would just hang out, man. Just kick it. Just have a live because you guys are my friends group. You guys are my circle. If you're here right now, you're in the trust tree. Don't mess it up. I will feed you like a mama bird, like,
Trev said conceal carry weapon.
Right here, under my wing. Oh, conceal carry. I want one. I'm jelly right now, bro. Congratulations. That's what's up. What type of gun does everybody have? And what's your physical address? So I cannot come and take your gun from you while you're not home. And also, what time are you not home? Never mind. I didn't say that out loud with my mouth on the internet. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Not doing any
Nobody
of that.
say nothing. Oh man, they're actually telling me. You guys are like, that's like if Jax was going zip, and then I was like, yay, and she went zip. That's not cool. That's not. Don't tell me about what type of guns you guys have. I'm a felon. I'm not allowed to be in the general vicinity of a firearm, bro.
But I am.
You are.
Because I am not a felon.
You know who else is? Graves.
And we have safes.
Safes are good, everybody. Just so you know, if you're going to have a firearm, be a responsible firearm owner. Go and take some classes, learn your trigger discipline, and definitely keep it in the safe, especially if you have chitlins. You know, if you got the crotch mice running around, the little sperm pets, always make sure that you've got your stuff in a safe. Be a responsible gun ownist. Yo, somebody said just a taser. That's facts. I've gotten a charge for a taser, actually. It was kind of crazy. I had this taser, and it was a pink taser, and I really liked my pink taser, right? And I was rolling around down on campus, and I was doing dastardly deeds, you know what I'm saying? I was trapping up out of there, and I didn't even need the taser. I didn't care that much about the taser, but I'd never seen a pink taser before, so when somebody said, hey, do you want to trade me a little bit of for a taser? And I was like, nah, and then they showed it to me, and it was pink, and I was like, yeah, let me get it. Let me get that pink taser. I wish I had it right now because it would match my G-Shock, but I'm not allowed to own that, so I wouldn't do it. But I had this chick came up to me, and she was like, yo, I will give you a blowy for that taser. And I was like, what? No, get out of here. That's weird. I'm not taking a blowy for a taser. Ew, right? And so like 15 minutes later, I got arrested because of the taser. Got a gun charge for it, or a weapons charge for it, not a gun charge. But, honestly, I'd have gotten arrested for the other stuff that I had too, which was it wasn't all the taser's fault, but I still kind of wish that I had it. But I can't have it because it's felon in possession of a weapon. Chris Kane, what's up, brother? Not watching the game tonight. Don't know if you've seen it. I just sent you the info for that page last time. Yo, bro, I'm going to check that out. I appreciate you, big dog. Big love and respect. And yeah, I'm not watching the game neither. So here's the thing. Is that like I generally don't watch the Super Bowl because I don't care that much. You know what I'm saying? And last year, I believe my team even played last year. The 49ers, didn't the 49ers play the Chiefs last year?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, and I didn't watch that. And the Eagles are not my team, and Taylor Swift's team is not my team. So I just don't care. What I do think is cool is the whole Kendrick halftime show. I would like to see that, but I know that I'm going to see like a million clips of it for like the next 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to see, you guys understand that Elon Musk is paying $40 million to run commercials of the government corruption and spending that he's claiming that he's found? I don't know. I haven't fact checked none of his stuff, but he's supposed to be paying $40 million out of his own pocket. That's not taxpayer money. So that'll be crazy to see what's going on with all that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot happening, a whole lot happening. But I'm not watching it, because I'm not going to sit through all that. Let's see. The Bills made it. I'd be watching. I don't care now that they're not. Facts. I know everybody's got their teams and whatnot. Mob Stopper, what's up, Bubba? How you doing? It's good to see you, man. Hell, I don't mind using black powder rifles. Jay, you know what? And there's some states where if you're a felon, it's legal to own muskets and black powder rifles and stuff. Oregon is not one of those states. Oregon is on that super which is weird because, and I'm going to tell you this, it's crazy because there's no historical basis to take away felons' gun rights constitutionally. In fact, back in the day in Oregon, one of the laws that they had that stayed on the books until like the late 90s, maybe the early 2000s, was that when you got out of prison in the state of Oregon, back in the day, they made this law and just neglected to take it off the books for a long time. They were supposed to give you a rifle, a horse, and 3 pieces of gold, like 3 gold coins that they would give everybody if they got out of prison for doing a year or over. Like a year and a day, right? Which is what you actually, if you get sentenced to prison here, it's a year and a day. And they waited until somebody actually sued them for not giving it to them until they actually took it off the books. Butt Knuckles, what's up, man? JD, I heard Dr. Sandeep, oh man, went knuckle deep on you. You had me cracking up with that story yesterday. Much love to you and yours. Homie, I'm going to tell you, he went all the knuckles deep on me, bro. I'm pretty sure I felt his wristwatch inside of me. It was not my best day in prison.
Which is why I'm so surprised. Here we are with the mayonnaise.
I can still smell the mayonnaise. Stop talking about the mayonnaise. I can smell the mayonnaise. We're not talking about the mayonnaise. That bearded tattoo guy, can we get a full video on your background? That would be a very long video, my friend. But yeah, I'll probably do that at some point in time. You know, I actually have a TV show that I did that's going to be coming out on HBO Max and Discovery Channel that kind of gives not even my full story, but a lot of it. But that'll be coming out soon. Finbar Gallagher, American football ain't my thing either. Waiting on 2027 for the next Rugby World Cup. Yup. Hoping New Zealand can take back the crown from SA. Hell yeah, Finbar. Big love. Paulina said, much love from Cali. Can't wait for my Make Pedophiles Afraid Again cap to come in the mail. Paulina, thank you so much for repping. Big Cali love to you. Sis, I don't know if you know this, but that was my home state. I was born down there in Santa Rosa. That's where I was born and raised. I used to rock out on my skateboard around there with the big old cassette Walkman, listening to Beastie Boys, mashing dudes in the face with my skateboard and shit. I miss those days. Cali hasn't been the same since I moved away, and I used to come back all the time, and it just changed up. God's Child 40. You can make one and dones if you know what I'm saying. Oh, I know what you're saying, man. You can even make ones that won't set off a metal detector that work pretty good. Twitch, cause fuck you, man. Oh, damn. A shredded chicken and black bean burrito for dinner. Damn, that sounds good. And JD doing a live. This is a great way to end my last day off. Much love to all the wood chipper tribe from upstate New York. Homie, big love to you and enjoy that burrito. You got me craving some Chipotle now. Holy shit, yeah. Nice Willie Nelson tea, dude. Yo, thank you, Maglav. This actually was left at my bar. I used to bartend at a dive bar in the tourist district at Daytona Beach that was attached to 2 different music venues and an axe throwing bar and 3 restaurants. It was called the District, right? And so one night somebody came in and they left this and it was a long sleeve. And like, bitch, I don't do sleeves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like sleeves. Now that I'm in Oregon, sometimes I actually have to wear sleeves and I hate every minute of it. But like, in Florida, absolutely not with the sleeves. So I cut the sleeves off it because I waited like 2 months, bro. Nobody came back for it. It was in the lost and found. And Willie Nelson, like, I grew up listening to Willie Nelson. My parents raised me on some Willie Nelson. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of that old outlaw country was some of my shit, bro. So I cut the sleeves off this thing, and you know, I've been wearing it ever since because I do be liking it. I really do be liking it. Let's see. Airplane bar in Fort Lauderdale time. Yo, babe, do you know where Airplane Bar is in Fort Lauderdale? Jax is from Fort Lauderdale. Kind of.
Yeah, no.
No? Okay. Let's see. JD for president. They ain't ready, bro. They ain't ready. I swear to God, they ain't ready. I got too many felonies for that. And I know what y'all are gonna say. Donald Trump has a 34 felony. I got 58. Some of mine was for drugs. You know what I'm saying? Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Some of mine are for fraud. They don't like that much. They get mad about the fraud. I got a felon in possession of a firearm charge. Did you beat someone up for farting? No, I've never beat anyone up for farting, bro. Here's my thing, bro, is I've never beat nobody up for biological shit like everybody does, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like snoring. I told the motherfucker he had to move out of my cell because he snored too much. You know what I'm saying? But like I was real patient with him. I helped him get the cell move because I was STG and he wasn't. STG means that you're in a gang. And at OSP back in the day, I don't know what they're doing now, but back in the day, the only real way that you could get a cell move was if you were in a gang and you had to go to this specific captain. I'm not going to put his name out there on Front Street, even though I'm pretty sure he retired. I'm going to put some respect on him by not putting his name out there. But you could go to him if you were in a gang, and he ran a lot of the gang shit out there as far as their response. And he just knew from years and years of doing it, if a gang member needs a cell move, you better just do it because somebody's going to get hurt. So he would do that. It was one of the main advantages of being in a gang at Oregon State Penitentiary when I was there. D said, hey, JD, I caught my first case, 3F, scared as hell. Arresting agency, lost my 2 Frenchies, Sophie and Harley. Any advice is appreciated. Oh my God. Look, man, so the 3 felonies, I don't know exactly what felonies is. So felonies can be on a spectrum, kind of like me. They can be on a spectrum of seriousness. So if they're like 1st degree felonies or class A felonies, that's real bad. But if they're like 3rd degree or class C, that's not that big of a deal. And usually they're going to overcharge you. So what they're going to do is if they can get you on 1 felony, they might charge you with 3 to try to intimidate you into taking a plea deal and not taking it to court all the way to trial. The thing about the Frenchies is horrible. I'm so sorry. Have you tried, anytime that we had any problems with losing any pets back in Daytona, Facebook was the best place to try to find it, man. There are a lot of people who, will navigate trying to find their animals on Facebook. As far as the felonies, without knowing what type of felonies they are and what state they're in, I can't really give you any legal advice, and I can't give you great legal advice anyway, because I'm not an attorney, but like I would like to give you some reassurance. It's just so vague to just say 3 felonies, sweetie. But do not talk about your case on the internet. Do not talk about your case with random people. Talk about your case with your lawyer. Your lawyer is who you need to talk about your case with, period. Because there are so many people who will sell you out and dime you out, honey. Dominar said, tough love. You are where you are in life because of choices you made and people you associated with. Want to change both, man. To change the fruit, you got to change the root, bro. It's got to start with you 100%. Love you, bro. Dennis Parker, Heavy D, my dude, hold up. Homie, thank you so much. Huge love and respect, dog. That support means so much to us, dude. I deeply appreciate you. You're literally the best, homeboy. Hell yeah. PKC just said, I just got 5 years probation for YouTube comments I never made. I had no criminal record and now I'm a felon. How you caught a felony for YouTube comments, dog? How'd you do that?
Are you in the UK?
I mean, yeah, like, are you in the US or are you somewhere else, bro? Would you be a UFC fighter if you had the chance? Imwin, I'm older than dirt, dog. You know what I'm saying? I just look this pretty. I just look this good, dog. I just make it look good. I'm marinated myself in whiskey, felonies, crystal methoces, incarceration, and bad decisions. So I stayed pretty and forever young. But I'm old as shit, bro. Honestly, I lose battles with my bed at night when I'm trying to sleep. I wake up like, get off me. Who the fuck beat me up? But no, like, I did a lot of boxing back in the day. And street fighting, but any trained, like classically trained fighter, is gonna have a pretty good shot at dismantling me, homie. That's why I'm not gonna fight fair. What?
Okay, so maybe you're old by fighting standards, but you're not that old.
No, I know, but like UFC standards, bro, like your 20s, your early to mid 20s, you start hitting your late 20s, early 30s, you're washed up, bro. You're washed up. Shinku Akuma. I hope I pronounced that right. My last super chat didn't send correctly, so I'm trying again. Have you noticed that pedophiles online have gotten much quieter since Trump took office? Yes. Yes, I have. I 1000% have. Yeah, boyo. Yeah, I think that's a thing. I'm hoping that we get more common sense laws as far as what we do to them. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I have friends that are Republican. I have friends that are Democrat. I'm neither. I follow policies that I feel make sense for the American people because I'm for you. Each and every one of you. I don't care how you identify. I don't care what party you're with. I am with you. It's we the people. It's up. It's down versus up to me. So I like policies that make sense to me and I think are going to be good for us as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And I respect when somebody has a difference of opinion than me. It's totally cool. Like, we don't ever have to have beef over none of that. But I live right now in a very democratic state, a very liberal state, and we have some of the highest numbers of pedophiles in this state out of the nation, and we have some of the lowest punishments for pedophiles in the entire nation. And I'm going to tell you right now, California is about the same as Oregon is, both in politics and in pedophiles. But if you go out to Florida and you fuck with somebody who's under the age of 13 or under, they'll put your ass to death, bro. They passed that law. They'll put your ass to death. So I think that, like, when it comes to protecting kids, I think there's clearly one side that is trying to do more than the other side. I think that they're getting way too lenient in blue states. They just have some hang up about letting pedophiles slide with shit. And it sucks, dude. It sucks. Jay McDude. Hey, JD. Just wanted to say hello and thanks for keeping it real out here. Much love from Brooklyn. What is up, my dog? How you doing, Jay? Big love and respect to you and everybody out there in Brooklyn. I've only got to go to Brooklyn once. I liked it, man. So Jessica just said that some states have castration. So Louisiana is a castration state. I believe Tennessee might also be a castration state. So, there's two different types of castration, right? There's chemical, where they like chemically induce something that takes away your ballhood. I mean, your balls don't fall off, but it like suppresses your ballyhood. You know what I'm saying? Your testicalias. It flattens them hormonally.
Is that the scientific term?
It is. And I'm a proctologist, so I know. And then the other is physical castration. Now, I prefer physical. You ever had a boy dog and you had to get him neutered? That's what that shit is. They cut the balls off, dog. Now, I would like to take the whole unit. Take the whole dangly, bro. Just leave him looking like a Ken doll and hand him a little bendy straw to pee out of for the rest of their life, bro. I like that shit. Yeah, that's what, Robert, thank you, homie. I knew it. Well, I thought it. I was pretty sure it. But Tennessee is another castration state. I would like to be the one who administers physical castrations. I don't want to see wee-wees, and I don't want to touch other dudes' dicks, but if I got to cut Chomo's dicks off, bro, I'd do that shit. Give me a rusty spoon. Let's get to town. Come here. Yeah. That'd be cool, bro. We could make little mini handheld wood chippers that are just for peepees, bro. What? Handheld wood chipper, pee-pee chippers? Brrr. Yeah. Sorry, I went a little dark there.
Bear Gibson is home. Yay. Is it your birthday, Bear? If it is, happy birthday.
I don't care if it's his birthday. If it's his birthday, that's just 2 Christmases up in this bitch. Bear Gibson made it through treatment successfully. My dog, we are so proud of you. I've been telling you the whole time you could do this, and I believe in you. And look at you go. You should be so proud of the hard work that you put in, dog. We love you, and we appreciate you. Huge win for Bear. Is there anybody out there who is an engineerist who can build me a handheld PP wood chipper for science? Not to break the law, but for science. I'm just asking. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, hey! Vicky Hartzell, what is up, sis? Love you. Hey, JD and Jax, you guys are the best. Jax, can you please DM?
Yes, honey. We have to be up at like 2 a.m., so give me a minute, because we're going on a trip tomorrow. But yes.
We're going on an adventure.
I always get the little Einstein's song in my head, and it's awful, but every time we're gonna go on a plane, I hear little Einsteins, and it drives me insane.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do. I've done it to you, and it got in your head, and I promise you I would never do that to you again.
Thank you. I won't baby shark you. Do.
Yeah, that is why I promised.
Okay, so look, tomorrow we're getting on a plane going out to Alabama, right? We're going out to hang out with some friends of mine. I'm going to be doing the X5 podcast. If you are not connected with the X5 podcast yet, you should be. They just released a killer interview with Bam Margera, who, by the way, is sober as shit, looking good, clear-headed. You can all the way tell. And he did the cold plunge challenge. They got them a real-life cold plunge out there. And if you make it 3 minutes in that thing, they pay you $3,000 or $1,000. So I'm pretty stoked on that. And all those dudes are so incredible. And they have some great guests, bro. Bam, Steve-O. They had all the dudes from Steel Panther. They're just constantly knocking it out of the park. So really excited for that. And I'm going to be hanging out with the one, the only, the Chris, the Hansen, the OG pedophile hunter. So I'm really excited about that too. Jaden Rowe. Hey, JD, this is the first time donating to an online person. I'm honored. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. I really appreciate you. I like your gumption. Keep putting the pressure on these twisted cunts. Sending all the love and support from Canada. Yo, huge love and respect right back to you. We love our neighbors in the north, and I hope you're staying warm enough. And thank you so much for the love. You are very appreciated. WWG, world's worst gamer. God damn, bro. Did anybody see that PlayStation Network was down again for like over 48 hours? You know what they're doing? If you have a PS Plus subscription, they're giving you 5 days free. I feel like this is like the 8th time that they've had their shit go down because they're all cattywampus, because they're all disconfuculated over there. I feel like they should be giving you more than 5 days for this, bro. What's happening, big dog? How's the start of 2025 treating you? Any movies or shows you're liking since the Super Bowl is showing new trailers? Also, all chomos should have cement-made underwear. Well, look, WWG, I have not watched a single piece of the Super Bowl. I'm just not super interested. I'm not super interested. What I'm really excited about is Apple TV has a new show called The Gorge coming out that looks mwah. And it starts on what, the 14th?
Yes.
The 14th? Yeah, and Surface Season 2 on Apple TV is coming out. So I'm really excited about that. Ricky said, hey, what about doing a Gallows? I think Gallows, like public live stream, bro. Free public live stream. You know, when it comes to chomos, if we put the Merkin season on a public live stream where everybody can see, make it like some old school Faces of Death, but live. I think that would really motivate pedophiles to keep peepees in pants. I just think it would work. D, thank you. I've all over for them. It's been 3 months. Oh, D, I'm so sorry.
Honey.
I'm so sorry. We love you. Moxie sends love too. And so does Zero, but he's a Boston, not a Frenchie. And he's weird. Insert name here. Who do you have money on winning the Super Bowl? I don't have any money on the Super Bowl. I'm not even watching, homeboy. I don't have a horse in that race, bro. I've never been an Eagles fan. I've never been a Chiefs fan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here instead of watching it. My money's on Kendrick motherfucking Lamar. How's that? My money's on Kenny, bro. I'm putting my money on Dot. Dot, 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 dot. Yo, fuck him up. Dot, 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 dot. I was doing that because she covers her ears. She does the Jaxie earmuffs, and it's cutesy wootsy. I love her. She's so pretty. I like your tits. Ryan Brown. JD, questions. What does 5150 mean in your merch and channel name mean? Also, how old are you? So look, man, 5150 is 5150 is the police code for when somebody is criminally insane and a danger to themselves or somebody else. So it's the code for somebody needs a 72-hour mental health evaluation, which is, an involuntary grippy sock vacation. So yeah, the shoe fits. The shoe fits. Shout out mental illness. Yeah, and how old am I? Come on, player. Come on, man. I love you, but come on. Autocorrect toast. I had to change my name due to autocorrect about a year ago on your live. Yo, so you changed it to autocorrect toast? That's lit, dog. Big love and respect to you, man. I'm glad you're here with us tonight. Baker Act. Yes. So in Volusia County, they be calling it a Baker Act. Mr. 717, are you in Volusia County? Are there other places where they be calling it the Baker Act? And in Volusia County, they got the Baker Act and they got the Marchman Act. So the Baker Act is where you're Looney Tunes and you're a danger to yourself or other people. And the Marchman Act is where like you're a risk for overdosing. So they have the police come roll up on you and take you for an evaluation. You have to see a judge and prove to a judge whether or not you're a risk to die from overdose. And the judge can involuntarily put you in treatment. So, Sam White, I'm surprised you like that music. Who the fuck don't like Kendrick Lamar, bro? What you mean, dog? I like a lot of hip hop. I would say Kendrick is kind of like on the edge of being too poppy of hip hop for me. But like, bro, his message is just so solid, bro. I mean, come on, man. He made an anti-pedo anthem, and he made Drake quit the game, bro. And Drake is a groomy-ass pedo, bro. He had to leave. Kendrick kicked him right up out that shit, bro. That's what's up. Paulina, Chris Hansen is the OG. Blood Eagle, all pedophiles. Paulina, facts. And, like, I've been talking with Chris ever since I was blessed, man. He hit me up. He saw my work. He actually, he got my number through Bunny XO, a good friend of mine, Jelly Roll's wife. And he wanted to come and he wanted me to come and be on his podcast because him and his wife had been watching my content and they felt like we were on the same team, which was a huge honor. So me and Jax are going to be going and having dinner with him and maybe talking about some way for us to collab and do some little something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get some pedos off the streets, maybe get them into prison. Maybe send him somewhere and then have some homeboys get him on that yacht. No, I'm saying too much. I love y'all.
He's such a class act.
He's such a good dude, man. I love him.
Amazing. Epilepsy boy wants a bricked up thong, and I'm laughing so hard at that.
Jax, why do we not make thongs? Y'all want to see me advertise some thongs? Be like putting a piece of floss on a bear rug. That's not true. I'm hairless, bro.
No, well, I shaved you.
I know you did. Not my front C's, only my back C's.
Yeah, I don't shave your front.
It's cool when you have a hot blonde that can shave your back for you instead of having your cellmate do it. That's one of the advantages of not being up in a prison cell. Mm-hmm.
But
Facts.
I give you a little fade down.
She fades my butt crack. It's a little weird.
Sense of humor
It's
so
less
warped.
weird than having your celly do it though.
Oh my gosh.
Clone Trooper Wheeler, did you see Kanye's tweets this morning? I think he might be a groomer. The last ones I saw from Kanye was that he was calling all, as he said, fat bitches. He said all fat bitches are sex offenders because seeing them sexually offends me. That was the last shit that I've seen from him. I kind of checked out, bro, because he's all the weird racist shit and all that weird shit, bro. It's just too much, man. Nomad Org. Chris Hansen finds the pedos and JD puts them in the wood chipper. I like that. Wood chipper! Hold on. Dennis Parker. Dude, Heavy D. My man, thank you so much, homie. I absolutely appreciate you, Dennis. That means so much, dude. Thank you. Huge love and respect to you. Big prayers up to you, dog. Thank you. You are hella appreciated. You absolutely made my night, dog. Thank you so much. Devin O'Learnick. Much love from Philly. Go Birds. Oh, bro, if you from Philly, you got to be rooting for the Birds, man. Hell yeah. Dennis, seriously, dog. I love you, Heavy D. Big time, dog. Wayward Son, Grippy Sock Vacation would be nice with the way work has been going. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, like, sometimes that's the best way to get a vacay. You know what I'm saying? Jax, when you had your Grippy Sock Vacation, did you like it? Would you do a quick vocal Yelp review on the Grippy Sock Vacation for our people?
Okay, honestly, I'm going to say, this is my disclaimer first, is that if you need help, reach out and get help. Not all facilities are the same. Not every inpatient treatment center is the same, okay? My experience sucked ass, and no, I wouldn't want to do it again. However, as bad as that was, I absolutely would do it again voluntarily if I needed that level of care.
So the place that they took her, even though we took her to the nicest hospital in the county, for some reason, the hospital saw fit to send her, even though she had insurance, to the place right next to the jail. So they made her do the squat and cough.
I was escorted there in the back of a cop car, handcuffed. I get there, they made me strip down, spread my butt cheeks, and cough.
She only does that for me, by the way.
They did like every kind of drug test they could do, which obviously, and I was like, I'm completely sober, which I was, so everything came back negative, but they had me on the other side of where people were detoxing, and they had some like really fucked stuff happening like right next to me, and it freaked me out. And I was there because I was having trouble with CPTSD. I was triggered out so bad that I just needed some help with that. And they put me next to this guy's like marching back and forth in front of me, screaming obscenities at all hours, just in my face, barking. And that is not an ideal situation for someone who is already triggered out with CPTSD. And then they wanted to keep me in because they were feeding Nutriloaf, which is gross. And I'm anorexic, dog. Like, I was severely underweight at that time, and I wasn't going to eat that. I was having a hard time with a lot of food aversions. And they were like, well, you have to eat if you want to get discharged. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'll camp out. I'm not doing it.
Now, luckily, I was really big in the recovery community, and I knew people who knew the people who ran that place, and I was able to get her out. But they just took her because she may have just said the wrong thing. And I would like to say not all facilities are like that. This place is the one that's adjacent to the jail that I was in for a while that had a suicide epidemic in it. Like, literally, people were trying to off themselves right and left. So it was a bad vibe. Now, real quick, I want to jump in here. And White Crow, you judgy little cunt. Like it's any of your business. White Crow said, what a mess those tattoos will become when you're an old man. Newsflash, bitch, I'm already an old man. Why don't you take your opinion, wad it into a ball, and jam it in your asshole? Thanks, fam. Have a great day. Mwah. All right. North County ATV rider. Love the content, man. Keep it up. Yo, thank you so much, homie. I appreciate you. Huge love to you, fam. Autocorrect Toast. Don't you have Righteous Felons merch too? Because I got a shirt from you. I don't have Righteous Felons merch. I have Felons Fuck Better merch, and I have the Founding Fathers Were Felons merch. But I think Righteous Felons, I think I've seen that. I think that's somebody else's. Grateful Dead 1. Hey, man, Grape Survivor here. We all in this together, homie. We all in this together. Wondering how I can get my PDF file off of the streets now, 15 years later, and if I can take him to court for lifelong mental damages, just diagnosed with CPTSD this month. So, look, man, or sis, I don't know. Grateful Dead 1 doesn't, my friend. I'm going to go with my friend. This is a serious question, and I want to take it seriously. So it's 15 years later. It kind of depends on what state you're in. And I would call probably, see if you can, if you don't have a lawyer of your own, I would call, most places have like a free lawyer's office that you can get consultations at. Or call a big law office and ask them. But there is things like statutes of limitations on some types of stuff. It just depends on what state you're in. So I can't give you the best advice with that little of information, unfortunately, homie. Yo, Dennis Parker, my dude. Homie, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say with all the blessings and love you're shooting me, man. It just means the world, bro. Your support means the world. Thank you so much, dog. Like, honestly, I'm going to give you a hug. And it's an internet hug, so it's not going to make you uncomfortable, and you're not going to see how sweaty I am. But, bro, I love you. Thank you so much, Heavy D. Genuinely appreciate your support, dog. Like, I don't even know what to say. You've been way kind, man. I genuinely appreciate it. Midstar, let me hear that wood shimmer. God damn, feels like there's something at the back of my throat after I do that, like a little tickle or something. That was a weird voice. Medic Veteran 707, what is up, fam? How are you? Thank you for your service. Hey, I just learned what Coco County stands for. You ex-cons, Contra Costa. Actually from Concord. Much love. Hey, that's what's up, man. So you're down there in Concord. Is that in the 707? Because I'm from Santa Rosa, and Santa Rosa's in the 707. D, I have trauma from childhood things and need some help, especially right now, but don't know where to go. Mainly, I'm scared what happened to Jax will happen to me. Jax.
Honey, I'm going to say it again. Knowing everything that I know, experiencing everything I've already experienced, if I needed help, I would check myself in. I would do it again. Absolutely 1000% without any hesitation. I would put myself there again completely voluntarily if I needed help.
We almost lost her.
It is that important. I know that it's scary. I know that it's hard. I know that you might not want to go, honey, but if you need help, go. Get the help that you need. And most likely, your experience won't be like mine was. But even if it is worst case scenario, like I kind of figure mine was, I would do it again.
What are the magical words to not say so that you don't end up getting that 72-hour hold? Don't say you're going to self-harm. If you don't say you're going to self-harm, they're not going to do that to you. They save those 72-hour holds when they think you are a danger to yourself or others. So as long as you don't give an indication that you're going to harm yourself or others, you're straight, sis. You're straight. You can get all the help that you need. Just don't say that you have plans of hurting yourself unless that's actually how you feel. And if that's actually how you feel, then you need to follow through with whatever help you can get, sweetie.
Yeah, and I completely said the wrong thing, but I just was desperate to get help because I'd been asking for help from places that you would think would have services, and unfortunately where I was, it just wasn't available to me. because those services were only there for people in active addiction, but I don't have substance use disorder. So in my case, that was all I could do, and I was desperate for help.
And sweetie, just know that you are not in this alone. We are all here with you. Logan Carter, thank you, homie. Huge love and respect to you, my dog. Appreciate you, family. Devin O'Learnick, bro, get Kendrick off the stage so my team can keep cooking. P.S. This is a fun space. If y'all in here hating, you need to kick rocks. Hell yeah. CS Ray, what's up? It's good to see you. Jax is dead on balls correct. If I thought I needed help, I'd sign myself up in a heartbeat. That's big old facts right there. Honey Badger, good to see you, fam. It's been a hot minute. Sad news from the last week, the house I was getting ready for habitation was burned down by arson. Dog, that fucking sucks. I'm so sorry, Honey Badger. Michelle King, I'm in the 707 Vallejo, but from Cocoa County. 510, much love and respect. Hell yeah, big love, sis. Yo, King of ADHD, Kendrick is doing Not Like Us. I was wondering whether Kendrick was going to do Not Like Us. So for those of you who don't know, Kendrick Lamar's song Not Like Us is the one where he straight up calls Drake a predatory pedophile. Or no, certified pedophile. And says he's trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor. Now, I didn't know if he was going to play it or not because Drake pulled the ultimate bitch move. When he found out that Kendrick was going to the Super Bowl, he filed a lawsuit against his own record label because they're both on the same record label. They're on UMG, Universal Music Group. Now, he filed this lawsuit to try to intimidate the Super Bowl out of letting Kendrick and the NFL out of letting Kendrick play the song that he's playing right now, I guess, because they could get wrapped up in the lawsuit. But he would not. The thing he would not do is file a defamation case against Kendrick because then all of his texts, all of his DMs, and all of his relations with these young girls would get dragged out into the light and he would get exposed for all the shit that he'd been up to. So I was waiting to see if Kendrick actually played it. Taylor Wilson, thank you so much. I love how positive and uplifting this has been, especially after watching you smack Mayo in your tummy tunnel. Yo, that was a lot, and I would not do it again, but I put it out there that I would do that, so I had to do that, because I'm never going to lie to my community. I love you guys, man. Medic Veteran 707. Hey, I'm paraplegic who's addicted to my pain meds. Oxy, any recommendations to get off? I'm paraplegic because I tried to kill myself and I never took drugs until my injury. Man, I am so sorry to hear that, homie. I am so sorry to hear that. So there's a lot that's being done with MAT treatment right now. MAT treatment is medically assisted treatment. I would strongly recommend, and I can't give you recommendations like a medical professional, but let me not recommend, but because I have to word this carefully because I am a recovery coach. I don't want to get in trouble. What I have seen work the best in my clients and in people that I have worked with is Vivitrol, because there's no associated high. It blocks the opioid receptors and it'll kill the cravings. And even if you go to have a slip, you won't be able to feel the associated high. You're still going to have to go through withdrawals though. And I strongly recommend that if you're going through withdrawals, that you seek medical attention to be able to make it through those, homie. That's my best advice. And I love you. And I'm glad that you're still here with us. Thank you for staying with us, man. Justice Fade. JD, guess who just booked their first show? Your boy is on his way. By the way, my first ever single is coming out soon. So be sure to look for that. Yo, I'm going to check that out. I can't wait to see what you're doing, man, and be able to support you, homie. Honey Badger, I emailed you hoping for some help getting my GoFundMe spread around. Honey Badger, I don't know what email you emailed. I will have to go look for that. If you send it to the Convict Clothing email, I don't even have access to that. That goes to my employees. That's just for customer service. Zachary Solano, tax season has me bricked up. You're getting a return then, dog. I already know. Jagern, So I found out my toaster is waterproof. The jackwagon who threw it in was just as surprised. Do rats and chomos fight in prison? So I've seen some snitches that thought they were tough, bro. I've seen some snitches that were legit tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because they folded under pressure didn't mean they weren't tough. But I've seen one tough chomo in my whole life. And he still ended up getting his ass whooped because chomos don't got ones coming, bro. They get jumped, they get stabbed, they get locked in a sock, they get the whole shit, bro. The whole sheboygan, right up in their cornhole. Dabin Rhino, yo, much love, brother. Dabin, it's good to see you, man. It's been a hot minute. Glad you're here with us today. Thank you so much. Love you. Susan Columb, keep winning, big chat from Scotland. Yo, we got a sister in Scotland with us tonight. That is so awesome. Big love to you. Hell yeah. Tarek, I knew that was you when I saw your profile picture. Just wanted to say you're looking good, my man. Looking happy and healthy and happy. Yo, I really am. I had my doctor tell me that I was going to be shaving years off of my life if I didn't change some things. Blood pressure was up. I know y'all could tell. I was looking robust. And I was looking red like a cherry tomato. So my blood pressure was through the roof. I wasn't taking care of myself, and I've gotten back on it, man. And I've lost 60 pounds, and it feels great. I've always been somebody who struggled with my weight because I'll just lose motivation, and I'll stop doing the things that I need to do. But when I get back to it, I really can discipline myself. And so now I'm at the point where I've lost the fat that I wanted to lose, and now I'm just putting size back on, homie. You know what I'm saying? Honey Badger, it was your Gmail that you have on your profile. All right, I'm gonna go look for that. Is it the same name? Is it Honey Badger? Are you honeybadger@gmail.net or hotmail.swoosh? I'll go look for it, but I need to know the name. Andrew, yo, my honky, saying brick broke. Now, example, he takes Viagra. He's brick broke. Oh, that's brick broked. New word. Brick broken. Yo, you just put me up on game and didn't even make me embarrass myself. Do you know how much I appreciate that, my family? That's dope. I like that. Rodney Burke, first live, love the channel, Alaskan Avenger, Wood Chipper 2028. Hell yeah, man. Welcome. The lives are my favorite part because this is not a channel. A channel is where somebody just be yelling at you or talking to you and it's all about that person. This is a community. And you are just as important as me and everyone else here. So I'm really glad that you got to hang out at Alive with us, man. You're with family now, dog. You're one of us. You're loved. Rosalie, I don't want to mess up your name, Rosalie. So I'm not going to disrespect you by mispronouncing your name. So I'm just going to say Rosalie. You got two sisters from Scotland, my friend. Yes! Been keeping up for about a year now, and I absolutely love the work you're doing. Keep it up, big fella. I love you guys so much. Yo, thank you. I really Scotland. Ireland and Scotland are two of the biggest places on my list of places that I want to go. I really can't wait. Jaeger Hensley, what is up? Thank you so much. Big love to you. Feral Taco, I can still remember my Hotmail account. Feral Taco, yo, it's been a hot minute. I'm locked out of so many accounts, but I had one of my friends that does a lot of hacky type of stuff send me some info and was able to get me into one of my old accounts that I hadn't been able to access in 15 years, old school account. It was crazy. Honey Badger, it's not the same name. It's Cole Story 22. Hell yeah, that's what's up, family. JD, I want you to know that I have sent my 5th email to Trump's White House recommending you for a presidential pardon. Loved you on Unsub too. That was a great show. Keep doing what you do, buddy. I really appreciate that, Jack M. Unfortunately, Trump can't give me a pardon. The only way that I can get a pardon is it has to be a governorial pardon. It would have to be, in Oregon, it's really easy to get pardoned for all of your charges. And I plan on doing that as soon as I'm off probation. I could get 30 something of my felonies wiped and scrubbed super easy. Oregon, that's one of the cool things about blue states is blue states are really willing to let you get a second chance after you've done your time. So I will say that's one thing because I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm an American. I'm here for the American people. I love the way that that Republican states are harder on sex offenders. And I love the way that blue states, if you've done your time for your crime and it wasn't a violent crime, they will let you erase it from your record. It's different with violent crimes. So that's easy. But Florida, I would have to get DeSantis to sign off on my ass. And Florida's, it's difficult, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna work on it. I have to get off probation first. Ryan Brown, can you explain what weapons under disability means? Ryan Brown, you, sir, have actually stumped me. I do not know what weapons under disability means, unfortunately. I would have to look that up. Jason D. Duncan, I scared myself straight to stay away from prison. It's a good move, dude. It's a good move. Susan, please check out Men Matter Scotland, Big Chap. We would love to have you on suicide prevention for men. I would love that. That would be awesome, sis. Hell yeah, I will check that out. Yo, I want to give a huge shout out to our mods. I think I forgot to thank them at the beginning like I normally do because I was yelling about smelling mayonnaise. The smell of mayonnaise from my belly button has been sort of tickling my autism for this entire time. So huge shout out to Dr. Dre Light. Huge shout out to Trev, Abby, Blaze, Three Flying Monkeys, all of the mods. Feral Foodie. Could you do a vid on Bill Lund? He was framed by some predator hunters. Lund was talking to an 18-year-old, but the hunters changed the logs to say 16. I will have to look into that because I didn't hear anything about that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Dominar! Great quote for those who are fighting addiction. The future is not something we enter. The future is something we create. Leonard Sweet. Yo, and your past does not have to define your future. That was a beautiful quote. Honey Badger said, the Red Cross put GF, her kids, and I up in a hotel, thankfully. Yo, that's awesome, man. The Red Cross does some amazing work, brother. Rosalie, oh, don't worry about it. Everyone pronounces my name at least 5 times before they get it right. Sis, I just don't want to disrespect you, so I figure I'll just go with the easy part. You know what I'm saying? Love you, sis. Spades Reaper, speaking of mods, what is up, homie? Helping people at work with addiction. You have given me motivation to do this. Love you, brother. Spades, I love you so much, dude. You've been a day one here, and I'm always so stoked when you show up, man. It's good to see you. Big love and respect to you, Spades. I'm so proud of you for the work that you're doing. I know that you're going to change lives, homie. For Mayo content, catch JD's latest short. Oh, were people asking about the... Yeah, no, Justin Burgess. So... when I did a community post asking if people wanted me to take the night off because of the Super Bowl or still do a live, I added in a third option of stuff your belly button full of mayonnaise. As a joke, I didn't think anybody was going to vote for that because it was just the dumbest thing I could think of. And of course, because it's the dumbest shit that I could have possibly said, it got the most votes. So I made a short where I crammed mayonnaise into my belly button. It's the last short that I put up. So if you want to see me keep my word, because I did ask you guys what you wanted and you guys responded, I'm for the democratic process. If I put my word on some shit, I'm going to do it. So I slapped a bunch of mayonnaise into my belly button. And even though I've showered twice, and washed it at least half a dozen times with different soaps, all I can smell is mayonnaise. I don't know if some got all the way up in my nose or what the hell happened, but I have a particular phobia of mayonnaise, so I really shouldn't have done that to myself.
I wanted to lay you on the floor and then stand over you and just drop it on you.
That's wild. Ryan Brown, hope we get a cool sorry for the age question. Nobody needs to say sorry, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all love. D, look for mail from Spoiled, Rotten, and Co. Okay, got you. Appreciate you, sis. Josh Bearded Spartan Taylor. Love it. Was it green mayo? No, man. This is actually fresh mayo out of the fridge, bro. I didn't have time to... I was honestly surprised because I put up the vote, the poll on the community post last night, and I was not really expecting everybody to vote for that shit. It kind of blew my little mind, bro. Blew my little Irish mind. So you know, I just did what I had to do, bro. If I tell you guys I'm gonna do something, or if I ask you guys to vote on something, who the fuck am I to overturn the democracy that is our community? You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna respect, you know, whatever this community wants, bro, to the best of my ability. Brandon, which one of your tattoos hurt the worst? Well, Brandon, I'm gonna say this, man. It was not the longest tattoo that I got, but like I think one of the most painful spots is when it was inside my navel. The beak of the owl went in my navel, and I swear to God, my soul left my body while he was doing that. The head is really painful. I'm not a big fan of getting head tattoos. Probably the throat was super bad. The chest hurt more than the back, but both were bearable. You know what I'm saying? I could still do, you know, like I did like a 6.5 hour piece on my chest. I've done 8 hour sessions on my back. I can promise you I could not do a 6 or 8 hour session on my head. It just wouldn't work, bro. The skull is bad, man. The skull is pretty bad. That's why I actually broke it up. That's why I have a half finished alligator. I had him do it in 2 sessions. I also did the bear in 2 sessions. The big eye on the back we did in 1 session. The sides of the skull seem to be more painful for me. But I'm almost done with my head, man. You know what I'm saying? I want like y'all remember Gambit from X-Men? How he had that cool helmet thing that just covered like this? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Sense of Air Media. What is up with you and Nadia, homie? Wood Chipper Fund. If Florida ever starts doing to diddlers what Nadia does to them, I wouldn't claim copyright applies to other states too. Yo, big facts, man. Big facts. Shirley, thank you so much. Shirley, everybody said that my tattoos are amazing, and I appreciate her so much for that. Yo. Dub C said, armpit right in the ditch. Hurts like a bitch. I'm not getting my armpit done, bro. I'm going to leave the pitties alone. I do need to fill this in to about like, you know, about like there down. Now that I saw that, but like, I'm not doing the actual armpit, man. I'm just not going to do it, bro. I don't want to smell myself for how long I would have to not put deodorant on that bitch, bro. I have a phobia about smelling bad. I just can't, I can't do it, bro. There's zero chance.
I'm sorry, you have a phobia of smelling bad, yet you put in a poll an option for you to put mayonnaise in your belly button.
How long did it take me to get in the shower after that?
A couple minutes. You had to clean up first.
I can't believe I'm married and I had to clean mayonnaise off of our bathroom mirror and our floor.
No,
Did we lose a war to Mexico?
Nope.
This house is a fucking prison.
All you, honey. All you.
That was so my fault. That was so my bad. Susan, Alaskan Avenger was getting some hate from more depth in baby's paddling pool than some of these haters. Look, man. The Alaskan Avenger is always going to get hate because he's a real dude who's a gangster, who put himself out there, who did shit that probably saved kids' lives, man, because those were still active pedophiles that were out hurting people in their community. People are always going to want to silence him. People are always going to want to discredit him. I can't tell you how many comments on my videos I've gotten about him being a serial killer and a murderer and all of that, and they don't even know the story. Because they're just dumb fucks on the internet who don't take the time to be factual and learn anything. They just want to jump on being offended and butthurt about shit like little coward pussies. He never killed anybody. He went in there and he did some righteous ass shit, bro. And as much as he's not allowed to talk about it on the internet right now, I will 100% say dude did what needed to be done. And I actually have a video of him whomping the shit out of one of those pedophiles from his court case that he can't do anything with because there's the Son of Sam law. So he can't upload it to the internet, but I'm going to be doing it. I just know it's going to get violated if I put it on YouTube because it's pretty graphic. He's just bam, this pedophile. So once I get my Patreon up, I will be putting it there. He's actually told me that it's cool to do. Jason, armpits hurt like hell, bro. I already know. I can already tell, man. I'm just not doing it. I've got no motivation to get the pitties done, dog. Honey Badger, we were 2 days from being moved into the house too, bro. So your shit was in there? I'm so sorry, my dude, bro. That's a nightmare. Mob Stopper, do you consider addiction as a disability? I don't feel disabled. Well, here's the thing is, addicts were taken into the like the official diagnosis. Like we're a part of the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act. So they are protections for people that are addicts through the Americans with Disabilities Act. I don't consider myself disabled at all. But you know, there are people that do, and they think it's a disability. I don't think you can actually get disability payments or anything, but there are protections for people and for facilities that help people with addiction. So that is a good thing. Mojito Supremacy. Do I take steroids? I'm tired of feeling imperfect. Look, man, Mojito, I think that what the problem is the way that you're seeing yourself, homie, because we're all perfect at being ourselves. We're all perfect at being, you know, what God made us, who we are. You know, I don't think that you're going to find perfection through steroids, bro. That's not really how that works. I know that as soon as I started bodybuilding and trying to get big, the smaller I felt. The bigger I got, the smaller I felt. It gave me instant body dysmorphia. So I don't think that, you know, steroids are really the answer for that, dog. I think it's something that comes from within. You need to learn to see yourself as beautiful for who you are and to love yourself, man, because you're absolutely worthy of those things. And I love you. And I'm glad that you're here. Pierce, K-Dot saying not like us at the halftime show. I'm so stoked that he did that, homie. I was worried that Drake was going to pigeonhole him into not being able to do it because Drake is a little coward-ass pussy and he filed that lawsuit. But luckily, he got it done. You can't really push Dot around, bro. Taylor Wilson, have you thought about doing anything else with Unsub? Pepperbox may be a good spot for rougher content. You know what? I love the dudes from Unsub. I absolutely love them. I talked to Brandon. I talked to Nick. I talked to Eli. I definitely talked to Cody, man. You know what I'm saying? I love those dudes. They are incredible. I still talk to Rich. I still talk to Veteran with the Sign, Zach, man. All of those dudes that I met are absolute blessings in my life, and I would love to work with all of them anytime. So, you know, I know that we're all busy, but they absolutely plan on having me back out this year. So we will be working together again. As far as Pepperbox, might be a thing, homie. Might be a thing. Backwoods Templar. 20-0. Philly got the game on TV. JD on my phone. It's a great night. So wait, are you telling me that the Eagles are going to beat up Taylor Swift's team? Woo! That's crazy. What is this? Did I miss this? No. Oh, I did. Yo, homie, I am so sorry. I missed a super here. Bushboy76, I hope that you're still here. I'm really sorry. I apologize for missing your super. Hey, JD, you should start a pedo skydiving team. Put them in paper jumpsuits with seeds and water sewn in it. Then drop them from 10,000 feet with no parachute over the burnt wildfires. I love the way that you're being eco-friendly and saving children at the same time. I really hope you're still here, homie. Please know that I didn't miss that just to diss you. I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm sorry that I missed it. Honey Badger. Woo! My mouth now feels like that house looked because I ate a pepper that comes with a Papa John's pizza. Damn, you make me want a Papa John's pizza up in this bitch right now, dog. That shit is so good. You know what else I want? I want some nachos, dog. I want some nachos. I don't want to watch the Super Bowl, but I want to eat the Super Bowl shits, bro. Michelle Lee, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Man, somebody said, Kitty Cat Chat said, Roma Army. Yo, Roma and I are definitely going to be, we're definitely going to be doing another collab here soon. We actually have been kicking around a couple different ideas about people that we want to do a collab talking about some of the shifty shit that they're on. We're probably going to be exposing some people here real soon. Is there another one that I missed?
I don't know if you saw that one or not.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. I got that one, sweetie. Thank you so much. Yo, is Krusty here? Hell yeah, Krusty Shackelford. Love you. Well, you guys, I've been on here over an hour. I'm going to jump off here because somebody said something about some Papa John's. And y'all know me, I'm big hungry all the time. I love you guys, man. Please, if you are out and about tonight, be safe. There's a lot of people drinking and driving, and that's crazy. Yo, Trev said, MPAA joggers loose in size or run about right. They run right about right, homie, and they are so comfortable. I am so happy with the joggers that we got that say make pedophiles afraid again on them. They're on convictclothing.net right now. Ryan Brown said, I live in Massachusetts. If I have a documented case of attempting self-deletion, can I get a pew-pew license? I don't know anything about Massachusetts laws, brother. I wish that I could help you out with that. I've never been to Massachusetts. Unfortunately, I can't give you educated advice on that. And I found that when I don't know something, it's best to just be honest about it, man. Pierce, big love to you. Thank you for the pair. Honey Badger, I ordered 4 extra peppers and they sent like 10 peppers in tin foil. Papa John's will load you up, bro. Hell yeah. Oh, Jason said he's eating pho, not watching sports tonight. I love pho too. Damn, now I want pho. Ryan Garrett said we need to bring the wood chipper back. Wood chipper! All right, you guys, I love you. I'm going to jump off here and get some food. Big love and respect. Don't drive if you don't have to. There's people out there drinking and driving. I'm going to be on a plane all day tomorrow, but you guys will be seeing some pretty interesting stuff from while I'm on this trip in Alabama. I can't really talk about it, but trust me, it's going to be cool. The Nick Onovator. You ever seen EWU video of Riley Carter? Dude's got your merch and he was a predator. I have, man. I actually broke that story first before everybody else. That dude was out of Aberdeen, Washington, and I wanted to go up there and I wanted to break into his house while he was in jail and repo that hat. Cause fuck that piece of shit, man. Fortunately, Jax told me to keep my hands in my pockets. Yeah, that dude's a whole piece of shit, man. That dude's a whole piece of shit. What are you going to do? I can't control who buys my stuff. Till the next one, you guys. I love each and every one of you. One love. Be good or be good at it, baby. I'm out.